Today's passage is John 16, and in that passage, Jesus and his disciples are having this conversation about something that Jesus says. He initially says, "Look, I'm going to leave you, and there's going to be sorrow and mourning, but then I will return to you, and you will have joy that no one can take away." And his disciples say, what does he mean when he says, "I'm leaving you, and you're going to have sorrow, and that you'll have joy"? And Jesus says, "Let me tell you what I mean when I say you will have sorrow, and then you'll have joy." He then talks about a woman in labor who knows pain in the moment, but then eventually the joy of having that child is overwhelming, and all the anguish is forgotten because of the joy of that in-person relationship and the culmination of that joy. Which reminds me, if you don't know already, Jacob and Keenan Zelanik, Jacob, our family minister, they had their baby this week, Logan Rain. We were excited for them, and please remember to pray for them and in their this new adjustment to life and health and incredible joy, and thankful that process has come to a happy end there, and also an exciting beginning for little Logan. But Jesus is having this conversation, and so often we look at this passage, I think, in the short term and think, oh, Jesus is going to take away my pain now. And that happens certainly from time to time, and sometimes our prayers are answered in that way. But in the bigger scheme of it, Jesus is really talking about eternity. He's talking about the pain that we experience in this world for the generations that will be from now until Jesus comes back, and always living in this hope and reminder that God is working out his purposes to create a new heaven and a new earth, and that we can have a joy in the moment, in the midst of the pain, and remembering and knowing, anticipating what God is going to do. I had lunch with a friend this week that reminded me of that they too came to that realization that she can have joy in the midst of painful circumstances. Great reminder to me as well. Hope you are well. If you have a chance, read John 16. It's an encouraging passage, but one in which Jesus admits there will be pain here in this world. But peace be with you in the midst of it all. Hope you are well. Take care.